Aaliyah Stepro, number 20, and she is a junior. Number 15, Katie Buckles. She is a senior. Carson Robinson. She is a freshman. Macy Stockton, number 10, and she is a sophomore. Emily Ginther wears number 4. She is a sophomore. And Allie Howard rounds out the starting lineup, and Allie is a senior. Head coach is Jessica Ward with her assistant Claire Roosevelt. Now we get the starters now for Edwards County. Kate Brewster, she'll be starting. Hannah Rotrammel in the starting lineup here for the varsity. Jackie Aldridge gets the start tonight, Troy. I'm glad to see that. I think Jackie's been playing really well. And Zoe Markman, our big, well, not big, but very important team, a senior. Grace Thomason will be on that front row, I'm sure. And Megan Watkins. Nixie Nikowski, the head coach, Whitney Buckles, and Erica Bishop, her assistants. And so the starters are Watkins, Thomason, Brewster, Markman, Aldridge, and who am I missing here? Rotrammel. Rotrammel's the sixth one. So Edwards County will be occupying the court to the right, which I think would be the south side of the gym here at Linda Oxby Gym in Albion. Grayville coming out with their starters. Ginther, Stockton, Buckles, Stepro, Robinson, and Howard. Grayville, of course, on the left side of the net as we face the court here at Linda Oxby Gym. Officials, I don't know their names. I've seen the lady who's on the up chair in previous matches in previous years, but lucky if I can remember what I did 10 minutes ago, let alone who was an official last year. All right. Edwards County, I forgot to check to see what Grayville's record is coming in here. You didn't happen to hear anything, did you?
I did not.
They usually have a good volleyball team, I'll tell you that right now. Kate Brewster will take the first serve, and our libero, Karis Horton, is out there now. So she takes the starting lineup, and Grace Thomason goes to the bench. And here's the serve by Brewster from the middle of the end line, and it's an ace! As Allie Howard could not get to it on the back row, and it's an ace to start out for Edwards County in our cheering section. Down here on the front row off to the right. Actually, the front 3 or 4 rows. Brewster, and again with the serve, and there it goes down the middle, and it's dug right back to us, set up by Markman. Shot down from the middle by Rotrammel. Hannah Rotrammel from the middle hitter position knocks it down, and it's now Edwards County 2 and Grayville nothing. We've got Aldridge, Rotrammel, and Markman on the front row. Here's the serve by Brewster again. Back row dig. At the net, they set it up, push it over to us, and a well-placed place there. Was that number 4, Troy, that hit that over? Emily Ginther?
It was.
I think it was Emily Ginther for the point for Grayville. So it's Edwards County 2, and Grayville 1, and this serve will come from Katie Buckles. She hits it to the back row, dig back there by Watkins, pushed up by Brewster, knocked over there by Markman, and a well-placed shot. Grayville could not could not react to it, and so Edwards County gets the point and leads 2-1. And Rotrammel will have the serve for Edwards County. That should be 3-1, shouldn't it? Now the floor official is...
Wait a minute, says the floor official.
Just a minute here. Talking with the scorer's bench. I think the score should be 3-1, not 2-1.
Yeah, because you had an ace and a shot by Markman, and then whoever just nailed that Rotrammel knocked a shot over, so it should be 3-1.
Yeah, it should be 3-1. But now the floor official, unless we've got a mix-up in the alignment.
There's a mix-up in Grayville's alignment.
The rotation was not rotated correctly, I guess. Okay. Let's see. They've got a libero out there now.
Right.
Is that number 8? Okay. That would be Megan Cunningham is their libero wearing the black jersey. All right, here we go. Rotrammel with the serve. And a misfire. That one went off the side of her hand and didn't even get into the net. So that ties the score at 2. And Katie Buckles will go back to serve it for Grayville. She served it a while ago, didn't she? And a good serve down this near sideline. Did she get it in?
Out.
Nope. She just barely missed getting it under the inside of this near sideline. So Edwards County got the point, 3-2. And Sarah Mavis, who's in the lineup now, will take the serve. There's the whistle, and there's Sarah's serve. To the middle, there's the dig back there by their libero. Bump towards the left side. To the back row, let it go. It goes over the end line. That'll be a point for Edwards County. I think that was Robinson who knocked it over on the third hit and knocked it out of bounds. So it's Edwards County 4, Grayville 2. Mavis again with the serve. Goes back row. There's their dig. Set to the left side. Shot over the net there by Cunningham. Edwards County saves it. Shot by Grace Thomason, and they dig that out on Grayville side, bump it back to us. Horton digs it out, set up by Brewster, shot by Watkins is in. Boy, it was close though, Troy.
That sure was.
But Megan Watkins got a shot inside the far sideline, and Edwards County leads 5-2. Mavis with the serve, good serve. There's the dig there for Grayville, and a shot by Robinson. Edwards County digs that out, tipped over by Thomason, and that'll be a tip for a point. Well-placed tip. Grayville could not save it. And now we're going to get a timeout called by Grayville. It's Edwards County 6, Grayville 2. Troy.
We have Kelly Brewster, Kate Brewster's mother, Jim and Nyla McKenzie, Coach Nikowski's parents, Emma Campbell Smith, Sam and Sheila Smith, Zoe Markman's grandparents, Eddie and Joyce Miller, Chad, Marilyn Lindsay, and Seth McKenzie, David and Lisa Mathis, and George and Shirley Tribe.
All right, Edwards County will have the serve, and Sarah Mavis will be doing the serving. She likes to serve from the right side of the end line. Some girls prefer the left side. Some girls prefer the middle. And now Grayville comes out from around their huddle with their head coach, Jessica Ward. And we return to play with Edwards County leading here in set 1, 6-2. Waiting for the whistle. There it is. And here comes the serve. It's a good one. There's a dig back there by Cunningham. Set up to the middle. Shot back to Edwards County. Dug by Brewster. Set up there by Zoe and a shot by Thomason. And Thomason tips it right back to Grayville and gets the point. Grayville got it back over to us, but just barely, and Hannah Thomason just kind of flipped it back at him for the point. 7-2, Edwards County. Mavis again with the serve. And there it goes. There's the dig back there by Cummings Evans. And pushed over. Oh, it did get over. Nice push over there by Carson Robinson. And it hit the top of the net and then just kind of flipped on over, and Edwards County couldn't get it. Allie Howard comes back into the lineup now for Grayville off the bench as Carson Robinson goes back to serve it. Good serve. Dig there by Horton. Set up by Brewster. Shot by Watkins. They dig that out. Bumped up on the second hit and pushed back to us. Dig by Markman. Set up by Brewster. Shot by Thomason. They dig that out on Grayville's side. Set it right back to us. Brewster with the dig. Markman with a set. Watkins with a shot. Too long over the end line. Attack error against Edwards County, and it's now Edwards County 7, Grayville 4. And is this 22 or 23?
That is 22.
Okay, that would be Robinson with a serve. And the ball knocked into the net, but Thomason now digs it out and hits it over the end line. Another point for Grayville. Edwards County 7, Grayville 5. Robinson with the serve, waiting for the whistle. There it is. And here it comes. Low serve, dig out by Horton, set up by Markman, shot by Thomason into the net. 7-6. Grayville down by only a point now with Robinson again taking the serve for the Lady Bison. And here it comes to the back row. It's going to be over the end line, or actually over the sidelines, out of bounds. Service error against Grayville. The point for Edwards County. 8-6. Lady Lions up, and Zoe Markman goes back to serve. Here is Maddie Gillard into the lineup now for Edwards County. Served by Markman is short, but they get it over. Tip it back to us. Markman with a dig. Gillard with a set. Knocked over by Watkins. Grayville has it back. Shot to the... Oh, nice play shot for Grayville. I think that was Howard, wasn't it? Number 33?
Yes.
Allie Howard gets that kill for the Bison. And it's now Edwards County 8, Grayville 7. And let's see, is that 12 or 10? Serve is out of bounds. Service error there. Well, that number's hard to read, isn't it, Troy? Is it a 10 or is it 12? I think it's a 10. Macy Stockton, I believe, is who that is, who made that serve. Edwards County got the point, by the way. It's 9-7. And Karis Horton, our libero, as you can see there with that red jersey, will serve it. And she serves it to the middle, the dig towards the net, set to the left, tip over to us, and dug out of the net by Rotramble. Tipped back over by Megan Watkins for the point. Good knockdown by Watkins at the net for Edwards County. And the Lady Lions now lead 10-7. Horton again will serve it. Karis dribbling that volleyball, comes forward and serves it down the right side this far. And they set it towards the net, push it back to us. Back row dig by Markman, bumped up by Gillard, shot by Watkins. They save it and tip it back to us. Markman, Gillard, shot by Rotramble, tip right back at us. Allie Howard with a block and a tip down for Grayville. Edwards County 10, Grayville 8 in set 1. And I think this is number 4. I can read that number. Emily Ginther will serve it for Grayville. There it goes. Back row dig by Mavis, who's in the lineup. Markman, tipped over by Rotramble. They try to dig it out, but it goes into the crowd. And that'll be a point for Edwards County. 11-8. Lady Lions come into this match with a record of 3 wins against 5 losses. And now here's Aldridge back into the lineup for Edwards County. She'll take a spot on the front row. And Megan Watkins knocks it into the net. Service error against Edwards County. And it's now 11-9. Jackie Aldridge, Hannah Rotramble, and Zoe Markman on the front row. There's the dig by Gillard, set up by Markman. Shot there by Rotramble. It's on Grayville side. They push it back to us. Dig out by Aldridge. Set up by Markman. Tip over by Gillard, and that's a good one. Maddie Gillard from the right side. She's a left-hander. Now she'll go to the bench as Kate Brewster checks back in to take the serve. Edwards County 12, Grayville 9. There's the whistle. Brewster comes forward with her jump serve. Shot to the back row. There's the dig out of there by Cunningham, and now bunched back over from the back row for Grayville. Set up, tipped over there by Aldridge from the left side. It's on back onto us, and a shot back over by Rotramble, and Grayville can't get it back at us. So a nice play by Rotramble to get the point, and it's 13-9 Edwards County. We're in set 1. Edwards County won the JV match in 2 sets. They did not play a freshman match tonight. Brewster this time is going to move to the left side of the end line for this serve. There it goes on the jump serve. There's the dig. The ball at the net. Comes back at us. Aldridge digs it out. Horton sets it up, and Jackie tips it over on the third hit. It's on Grayville side. Back to us. Horton with a dig on the back row. Set up there by Watkins. Now it goes back over to Grayville side. And a shot to the back row. Horton digs that out. Set up by Brewster. Aldridge shoots it over, but did she knock it out of bounds? Yes, she did. Jackie was kind of off balance when she tried to make that third hit. Knocks it out of bounds, and it's Edwards County 13, Grayville 10. And I think that's 22.
It's just number 20.
Just number 20. Okay, that's Stepro with the serve. And that's going to be an ace as Edwards County cannot play it. And they knock it back up on the stage, in fact. So it's 13-11. And we're going to get another timeout, this time by Edwards County. Edwards County 13, Grayville 11. Troy.
The watering can at 107 West Main Street. Stop in and see the flowers and gift items that Nathan has available. Call 445-3924. Bob and Mona Niece, Burton and Donna Hockey, Jason Holfaker, Mike and Kristen Spear of Spear Construction Company, David and Amy Brewster of Brewster Enterprises, parents of Kate Brewster, attorney Brian Shanklin and his wife Sonia, Myrna Mason, Billy, Tanya, Shayla, and Jonah Potts, Shayla Potts' family, Betty and Kenny Smith, Kent, Jamie Lynn Clay, and Ellie Marks, Sadie Marks' family, Louder Milk Equipment in West Salem, buy, sell, and trade. Quality consignments are welcome. Phone 618-262-3450.
All right, we're ready to go back to play. And, of course, what you're seeing tonight is coming your way live, unless, of course, you're watching a recording of it sometime in the future. All right, here's the serve now for Grayville. It hits the top of the net, but it comes over. Markman digs it out. Nice tip by Jackie Aldridge. Grayville gets it back at us, though. Dig by Brewster. Set by Markman. Shot by Rotrammel is dug into the crowd. Nice kill by Hannah Rotrammel. You know, that's something that's been missing to an extent, Roy, is a power shooting effort on the front row from Edwards County.
Right.
Maybe we're going to start seeing it happen.
14-11,
Edwards County leading. Served by Rotrammel. Ball dug out. Set back to their left side. Shot way over the end line. Let's see, was that Stepro?
That was
number 10?
That was, number 10.
Macy Stockton who knocked that one out of bounds. Edwards County up 15-11 now. Rotrammel with the serve. Good serve to the back row. There's the dig. And Grayville's not going to be able to get it back over. That'll be an ace for Hannah. 16-11 now. Lady Lions on top. We're still in set one, by the way. Still got some people coming in here. Guess they didn't expect we'd be this far along. Served by Rotrammel. There's the dig. They save it. And can they get it over? Yes. Dug out by Markman. Set up by Brewster. Shot by Watkins is too long. Megan Watkins from the middle of the court knocks it over the end line. Now here's Horton, our libero, checking back in for Rotrammel. And back to serve. Is that 15? That would be Katie Buckles to serve for Grayville. Back row, and that's too long. Katie knocks it over the end line. And so it's Edwards County 17, Grayville 12. Now here's Sarah Mavis into the lineup for Jackie Aldridge, as Sarah will take the serve. There's the whistle. And Sarah from the right side of the end line serves it down the middle. There's the dig for Grayville. Set up, tip back at us. And nice save by Horton. Then Watkins, and then knocked over by Grayville just get a good shot from the left side. Grayville's going to say it was touched, although it went over the end line, and the officials are going to try to decide whether that point should. No, they're going to give the point to Edwards County, and some of the Grayville fans are upset about that. There's the dig after the serve by Edwards County. Brewster sets it up. Shot by Watkins is good. Megan Watkins gets the hammer down. I think some of the Grayville coaches over there are steamed a little bit about that call.
They think that Karis Horton touched it, but they didn't get their call, Dave.
Timeout called. It's Edwards County 19, Grayville 12. Troy?
Here we go. Wes Kelly, Caitlin, and Jenna Fryman. Dr. Chris Ballard and his family. Victor and Farrell Oxby, Linda Oxby's parents. Jim, Jody, and Tyler Peach. JR, Tara, Haley, and JC Bierster of JTK Services. Truck and trailer service with a large parts inventory and tires. Located north of Albion on West Village Road. And Dan and Judy Bosecker of Bow Farms.
All right, we're going to go back to play now. Edwards County Lions still have the serve, and it will come from Sarah Mavis. Grayville setting up their defense. There's the whistle. Here comes the serve. There's the dig by Buckles on the back row. Set up to the right, shot to the back row, and that's definitely over the end line. That was shot over by Robinson. And again, Mavis will serve it. It's 20-12 here in set one. There's the whistle, and here's the serve by Sarah. Dig there for the Lady Bison. Set up, pushed back over by Buckles, and saved by Markman and knocked over by Thomason, but it falls out. And that'll be a point for Grayville. 20-13. And taking the serve for the Lady Bison will be Carson Robinson. She shoots it down the left side of the court, and that's going to be an ace. As Zoe and Sarah tried to get to it, neither one did. 20-14. Robinson again with a serve for the Lady Bison. They've got Ginther and Stockton on the front row for the Bison, and Robinson knocks it into the net for a service error. 21-14. Maddie Gillard into the lineup, and going to the bench is Kate Brewster. Zoe Markman with a serve. There it goes. There's the dig at the net, tipped down by Thomason, and are they going to call a net or just a good tip down?
Yeah, it was a good tip.
Good tip down there by Thomason for the point for Edwards County. And so it's 22-14, and Zoe will have the serve again. Good serve. Dig down there for Grayville. Set up to the right. Shot. Good shot there for Grayville. I think that was by Stockton, wasn't it? Or was
it was by
is that
girl
10?
that's getting ready to
Number
serve
10.
number 10. Yeah.
Okay, that is Stockton. Macy Stockton gets the kill for Grayville. 22-15. Stockton will have the serve. We're still in set one. There's the dig by Mavis. Set up by Zoe. Tip over by Gillard. Grayville shoots it back at us. Dig by Horton on the back row. Zoe sets it up, and Watkins can't get a good hit on it. Knocks it into the net. 22-16. Bison will again have the serve from Macy Stockton. She is a sophomore. It's a young Grayville team, so they getting a lot of experience. Now Stockton has too much muscle behind it. Knocks it over the end line for a service error. And it's 23-16. And Karis Horton will take this serve for the Lady Lions. Here she comes with her jump serve. Right down the middle of the back row. Dig there by Robinson. Set in the middle. Tipped over. And a good tip over there by Allie Howard for the point for Grayville. 24-16. We are at set point, but Grayville has the serve, and it'll come from Emily Ginther, a sophomore. The left-hander shoots it. Oh, it got over the net, and that'll be an ace as Hannah Rotrammel had to dive forward. You know, Troy, after that ball hits the net and makes it over, it just changes everything.
Right,
makes it really difficult to defend.
You think it's going to go into the net, and then when it comes over, you're frozen as far what to do.
24-16 the score. Here's Ginther's serve for the Lady Bison, and it's dug out of there by Watkins. It's at the net, tipped up by Zoe. Shot into the net there and saved, but wait a minute, we're going to have four hits against Edwards County. So we're still at set point, but Grayville beginning to put up some points to try to avoid being a loss here in this first set. Ginther again with a serve. There's the dig by Horton. Pushed up there by Watkins, knocked over there by Gillard, and it is in for the point, and that's the score. Write it down, Troy. Edwards County 25, Grayville 17, so set one goes to, well, I think, now we got the coach for Grayville coming over saying that's not the score. Well, maybe she's...
But that was set point.
Oh, it has been up there for all this time.
I mean, even if it was 24-17, there you go. I knew that was set point. What in the heck are they trying to pull?
Well, anyway, set one goes to Edwards County by a score of 25-17, we think. There's still a discussion at the scores bench.
I mean, even if it was 24-17, I mean, they had it at 24-16. Even if you get it corrected to 24-17, that is set point right there, 25-17.
Well, I guess it's settled because they're switching sides now and getting ready for set number 2. And Troy is going to check some more of our webcast boosters.
There we go. Dan and Judy Bosecker of Bow Farms. Phil and Nancy Watkins, Megan Watkins' grandparents, cheering on the Lady Lions from Grants Pass, Oregon. Jeff Gillard of Gillard True Value Hardware in Albion, Carmine, Grayville. Jeff is Maddie Gillard's father. The Watkins family in Brandy Spark Avenue. John Watkins is the branch leader for Plumber Supply in Mount Vernon. George and Nancy Gerlach, Coach Gerlach's parents, Citizens National Bank in Albion. Brian and Jamie Mavis. Brian is your Edwards Jones agent in Albion. Faith Whistle's dad, Tony Whistle and Gina. Gayla Hallam, Olivia Hallam's mother. The Cowger family, David, Tiffany, Dallin, Camden, and Addison. Junior and Kim Fuchs, Kinley Fuchs' parents. Mary Horton, Karis Horton's mother. Jeff and Angie Hout, Maddie Hout's parents. Kurt and Rosemary Lambert, Pamela Lambert's parents. Kevin, Heidi, and TJ Smurden. Steve and Benita Thomason, Grace Thomason's parents. And Brian Moore, CPA with an office at 112 North 5th in Albion.
Eli Mawson and Maverick Troy are down there leading the student cheering section in a rousing cheer for the Lady Lions, who are now across the way. They'll be on the court, the north side of the net. That's off to our left as you look at it on your screen. And the Grayville Lady Bison now, of course, take the other side of the net as we get ready for set number 2. Edwards County winning the first set, 25-17, wasn't it?
Yes.
And winning the JV match in 2 sets. And it looks like we got the same starting 6 out. No, wait a minute. Gillard is out there. She was not in the starting lineup for set 1. But she's out there now with Jackie Aldridge and Zoe Markman and Hannah Rotrammel and Megan Watkins, and I think that's Grace Thomason there on the other side of that huddle. So that'll be the starting 6 for set 2 for Edwards County. And Grayville sending out Emily Ginther, Macy Stockton, Katie Buckles, Aaliyah Stepro, Carson Robinson, and Allie Howard. So here we go, set 2. Don't forget Thursday night, Lady Lions on the road traveling to Newton. If you can't make the trip up there, you can watch it here on Edwards County Sportsnet. Saturday, the Lady Lions go to Casey. Oh, check that. That was last Saturday. They go to Shelbyville Saturday for 5 matches in the invitational tournament at Shelbyville. If you can't make the trip up there, Troy and I, Lord willing, will be there to bring all the action your way here on Edwards County Sportsnet. Grayville will have the serve here to start set number 2, and it's going to be Aaliyah Stepro to serve it. She is a junior. Still waiting for the officials to say everything's all set and ready to go. Edwards County on the front row will have Aldridge and Zoe Markman and Hannah Rotrammel. On the back row, Karis Horton and Maddie Gillard and Megan Watkins. Now the Edwards County girls are all huddled up again. Grayville girls have fanned out into their positions. They have front row of Stockton and Robinson and Buckles. And the serve will come from Stepro. Here we go. There's the whistle. Set number 2 underway, and a serve goes into the net for a service error against Grayville. And the Lady Lions take a 1-0 lead. And who's going to have the serve? Kate Brewster, who checks into the lineup now, and Maddie Gillard goes to the bench. Kate's going to serve from the left side of the end line. Here she comes with that jump serve, line drive serve, dug right back at us. Big by Horton on the back row. Set up in the middle, and a shot by Rotrammel is good after a good setup by Zoe. 2-0 Edwards County. Yeah, this Hannah Rotrammel's beginning to get up there above the net and make some pretty good kill shots, which is something this team needs. All right, once again, Brewster with a serve. There she comes. Line drive serve. Oh, look at that. That ball dropped again, Troy. Grayville had no chance to dig that one out. That's an ace for Kate. 3-0 Edwards County, set 2. Kate gets a whistle, dribbling that volleyball. Here she comes. And that one goes into the net. So Grayville gets their first point of set 2, and they trail 3-1. And back to serve it will be Katie Buckles. Katie shoots it to the back row, dug back there by Watkins. Set up by Brewster, pushed over the net by Zoe. It's on Grayville's side. They push it back at us by Robinson. Horton with a dig, set up by Brewster. Shot there by Aldridge is good. Jackie Aldridge gets the kill for Edwards County. 4-1, Lady Lions with the lead. Now here's Thomason back in the lineup as Horton goes to the bench. Hannah Rotramel will serve it. She has a jump serve and shoots it to the middle of the court. Grayville shoots it back at us, and it falls out of bounds. Ball knocked over the net there by their libero, Megan Cunningham. It hit the top of the net and then swished off to the left side out of bounds. Edwards County 5, Grayville 1. Rotramel with the serve to the back row. There's the dig. It comes right back. Oh, what a tip down by Jackie Aldridge for the point. That dig from the back row barely got over the net, and Jackie shot it down, and Grayville wants timeout. 6-1 Edwards County. Troy?
And we have the House of Prayer on North 5th Street next to the fairgrounds in Albin. Matt Dalton is the pastor. Kojak's Taxidermy in Grayville. Keep Kojak's Taxidermy in mind when deer season rolls around. Larry Schmittler Service, Oilfield Engine Repair in Grayville. Larry and Linda Schmittler, grandparents of volleyball player Malia Schmittler, football player Martin Schmittler, and baseball basketball player Nathaniel Schmittler.
I'll tell you what, Troy, the Edwards County volleyball fans have a good time at these matches because we get our students out there cheering. I even saw the adults getting up kind of doing the wave.
Yeah.
All right, 5-2 the score, Edwards County with the lead. And Rotramel will have the serve. Wait a minute, Grayville's going to have the serve, I guess. That wasn't it 6-1 when we took time out?
Yeah, no, I don't think so, but why are they getting the ball when we got the last point?
I don't know, unless they called something against Jackie Aldridge on the knockdown.
They had to have.
That was 5-2, and Grayville will have the serve. There goes the serve, and that goes right into the net. That'll be a service error by Katie Buckles. And so makes it 6-2 now, Edwards County. And Sarah Mavis in, and Aldridge to the bench as Mavis will take the serve. She likes to serve from the right side of the end line. And there goes the serve. It hits the top of the net, but goes over. Dig out now by Watkins. Set up by Brewster, but knocked into the net by Zoe, who really was off balance as she tried to make that third hit. Grayville gets the point. Edwards County 6, Grayville 3, and Carson Robinson will take the serve for the Lady Bison. She serves from just a little bit over the left side of the end line. Dig by Zoe at the net. It goes into the net. That'll be an ace for Robinson for Grayville. 6-4, Edwards County, set 2. Robinson waiting for the whistle. There it is. And she steps forward, shoots it right down the left side of the court. And a shot by Maddie Gillert. Oh, wait a minute, that was Watkins, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Megan Watkins hammered that one down hard from the left side of the end line. And now Maddie Gillert's going to check in. And Kate Brewster goes to the bench. And Zoe will serve it. Now she switches over to the left side of the end line for this serve. 7-4, Edwards County in set 2. And Zoe hits it out of bounds. That doesn't happen very often.
No.
7-5, Grayville will have the serve. Stockton with the serve for the Lady Bison. Dig back there by Gillard at the net. There's a joust for it. Back to us. Watkins, Mavis. But that's going to be four hits against Edwards County. So now it's Edwards County 7, Grayville 6. And it'll be Macy Stockton with this serve. There it goes. Ooh, let it go. It's over the end line. That's a service error. 8-6, Edwards County with a 2-point lead. And Karis Horton goes back to serve it for Edwards County. Karis comes running forward, slaps it to the back row. There's the dig for the Bison. Set to the left side, shot into the net. Knocked into the net there, that time by Aaliyah Stepro. 9-6, Edwards County. Once again, Karis Horton serving. There goes the serve. It's a short one to the middle of the court. Dug high in the air, bumped up there by Robinson. Shot into the net, but it comes over to Zoe. Now it's knocked over there by Megan Watkins. Gets the point. Had to wait to see if that was going to fall in, but I think Grayville did touch it too. 10-6, Edwards County with the lead. And again, Horton will serve it. There it goes. There's the dig for Grayville. They set it back to the back row. Robinson hammers it over the net. Can Edwards County save it? Yes, Horton on the third hit, back to Grayville. Now that's Grayville. That's Robinson again from the back row. Horton bumps it back at him to save it. Robinson again with a dig. Set up there and a shot. Oh, nice shot for Grayville by Allie Howard from the front row to get the point for Grayville. 10-7, Edwards County by 3. And this serve will come from Emily Ginther. Ginther shoots it down the middle. Dig there by Mavis. Set up by Zoe. Shot by Maddie Gillard. They dig that out. Set it to the left side. Hammered back at Edwards County. Mavis. Markman. Rotrammel with the kill. Hannah Rotrammel again gets the point for Edwards County. And now here's Jackie Aldridge back into the lineup, replacing Sarah Mavis, as Megan Watkins will go back to serve it. Edwards County 11, Grayville 7 in set number 2. Megan shoots it too far. Over the end line it goes. Point Grayville. 11-8. Now here's Sadie Marks into the lineup for the first time tonight. And Megan Watkins will take a turn on the bench to get a little bit of a rest here. So it's Aldridge and Rotrammel and Markman on the front row right now. There's a serve to the back row, and it goes in. Well-placed serve there for Grayville by Allie Howard, and it fell just inside the far corner. 11-9, that's an ace for Howard. She'll try for another one now as she comes forward. And that's the dig back there by Gillard. Set up, and a shot by Aldridge is a kill. Jackie Aldridge from the left side gets the kill for Edwards County. Now here's Brewster. Kate Brewster checking in, and Maddie Gillard goes back to the bench as Coach Nikowski does a lot of alternating around.
Yeah, sure does.
And it'll be Brewster with a serve. Edwards County leading by 3, 12-9 here in set 2. Kate shoots it in the net. 12-10. Lady Lions by 2. And this serve will come from Aaliyah Stepro. Stepro gets the whistle, and from the middle of the end line, she shoots it down the middle. Dig by Zoe. And a knockdown at the net by Robinson. Nice play by Carson Robinson for the Lady Bison. Edwards County 12, Grayville 11. Once again, it'll be Stepro with a serve. And that one is into the net. That'll be a service error. And the point goes to Edwards County. 13-11. And Hannah Rotrammel goes back to serve it. Horton goes to the bench, and Grace Thomason comes into the lineup to go on the front row with Markman and Aldridge. Back row dig, and a shot down there by Aldridge. And that'll be a point for Edwards County. Jackie Aldridge knocks it down. Ball just barely got back over the net, and Jackie shot it down. 14-11 now. Edwards County by 3. There's a serve by Rotrammel. There's the dig by Buckles. Set up and a shot. Oh, nice shot, but Edwards County dug it out. And now Jackie shoots it out of bounds. Oh, it was touched, they say. They say Grayville touched it?
I think they did.
Well, that's what the chair official said, but they're going to give the point to Grayville anyway. 14-12, so anyway. There's a serve by Buckles into the net. Edwards County got the point, and now we got Mavis back into the lineup to serve as Aldridge goes to the bench. Looks like Coach Nikowski kind of has a set rotation with whenever somebody comes in to serve, a certain person goes out.
Right.
Mavis serves it. There's the dig back there by Robinson. Bump towards the net. Pushed back over to us by Stockton. Horton from the back row. Brewster sets it. Zoe shoots it but gets into the net.
They were.
Oh, they were in the net. Okay, I thought maybe it was Zoe that got in the net. So the point goes to Edwards County, 16-12 now. Mavis again with the serve. And there it goes. It's shorter this time. Dig by Robinson. Pushed up there by Stepro. Knocked over by Stockton. Or check that was Ginther who knocked it over. And now Grace Thomason knocks it over the end line. Attack error against Edwards County. 16-13. Grayville hanging close here in this second set. Allie Howard checks back in for Grayville as Carson Robinson goes back to serve it. She shoots it to the middle. Dig by Zoe. Set up there by Brewster, and a tip over by Sadie Marks is out. Marks tried to get it inside the near sideline, but hit it over the line. 16-14. Robinson again with the serve for the Bison. There it goes to the middle. Dig by Zoe. Set up by Kate Brewster. Shot by Sadie Marks. They dig that out. Push it towards the left side of the front row, and a shot is too far over the end line. Knocked over the end line there by Macy Stockton. Point to Edwards County, 17-14. Good sized turnout again here tonight for Edwards County, and a good turnout across the way for Grayville. And Zoe Markman will have the serve for Edwards County. Good serve to the back row. There's the dig back there by Buckles. It's on Edwards County side. Shot by Marks. Pushed right back at us by Howard. Now Marks just tips it over. It's on Grayville's side. Stockton shoots it back at us. Horton digs it out. Set up by Zoe. Shot by Thomason. They dig that right back at us. Horton digs it on the back row. Zoe sets it up. Shot by Gillard. They dig that out. Good volley going on here. Shot by Stockton to the back row. Mavis with the dig. Set up by Thomason. Pushed over by Sadie Marks. It's on Grayville's side. Howard knocks it over and gets the point for Grayville. Well placed shot by Allie Howard. 17-15. Edwards County only up by 2. And is this going to be
10?
Macy Stockton will serve it. Serve to the back row. It's dug out by Gillard. Set up by Zoe. And a tip back at us, and Edwards County cannot play it. I think Howard again was the one who tipped it over for Grayville. And now Edwards County wants timeout. Edwards County 17, Grayville 16. Troy.
Mark Root and Private Dylan Root from Fort Leonard Wood. Go Megs for Dylan. Gary Holtman out in Grants Pass, Oregon. Let's go Lady Lions. The Edwards County Sports Booster Club. Be sure to join this club to support athletics at Edwards County High School. And Tom and Rita Horton, grandparents of Karis and Meredith Horton.
Maverick Troyer again down there leading the student cheering section. And a basically adult section off to our left here. Enjoyed it. All right, here's serve for Grayville. There's the dig by Mavis. Zoe sets it up. Marks with a shot. The ball hits the ceiling and goes down to the floor out of bounds. That'll be a kill for Sadie Marks. Edwards County 18, Grayville 16 here in set number 2. Edwards County won the first set. 25-17, wasn't it, Troy?
Correct.
All right, here's Karis Horton with a serve. Back row dig by Robinson. Set up there by Ginther. Shot over by Stockton is over the sidelines. Knocked out of bounds, an attack error against Grayville. 19-16. Jessica Ward and Claire Roosevelt, the coaches, hollering instructions to the Grayville girls. All right, here's Horton's serve. It's a good one to the middle. Dig by Robinson. Bumped up there by Howard. Pushed off step row and knocked down by Rotrammel. Hannah Rotrammel pushed it down. Edwards County gets the point. 20-16. Don't forget Thursday night, Lady Lions at Newton. Hope to see you up there. If you can't, you can watch it here on Edwards County Sports.net. Served by Horton. Back row dig by Robinson. Saved by step row. But now they can't get it back over on the third hit. And it's 21-16. And once again, Grayville wants timeout. Troy?
Kent and Sue Nail of Nail's Funeral Home in Albion and Fairfield. Gospel Chapel, a non-denominational church in Bone Gap. Services begin every Sunday morning at 10. Janice Shaw of Janice's Beauty Shop in Albion. She offers a complete line of beauty shop services for women. She also cuts hair for men. Call Janice for an appointment at 445-2436. And radio station WVYN 90.9 in Wayne City, featuring the best Christian music in Southern Illinois, a listener-supported Christian radio station.
All right, the Edwards County girls are back out there on the floor. Grayville still around their head coach and assistant coach as they try to avoid losing the second set here, which would end the match, of course, because Edwards County won the first set. On the floor right now, Edwards County has Markman, Horton, Mavis, Rotrammel, Gillard, and Marks. Served by Karras is out of bounds. She hit it over the sideline. So it's 21-17. Grayville will take their turn now, and it'll be Emily Ginther with the serve. Emily steps forward and shoots it into the net. These service errors will kill you, folks. All right, it's going to be Sadie Marks taking the serve. And now Jackie Aldridge is back in the lineup on the front row. She'll take the left side. Served by Marks, dug back at us, but that's going to go into the out of bounds. Almost went into the crowd. 23-17. Lady Lions need 2 more points. Sadie Marks will serve it. Sadie dribbles the ball now, shoots it down the middle. Dig by Robinson. Grayville saves it. Push it back at us by Howard. Horton from the back row. Zoe sets it up. Gillard shoots it. Dig by Robinson. Set up there by Ginther, and a shot is blocked right back at us, and the point will go to Edwards County. And that's because it was touched by Grayville. And now we are at set and match point, 24-17. Marks will serve it for Edwards County. And there it goes to the back row. Dig by Robinson. Set up there by Ginther. Tip over. Stockton. Edwards County keeps it alive. Aldridge tips it down and scores. Jackie Aldridge gets the tip down for the point and the win. Edwards County wins it once again, 25-17. Edwards County wins both the JV and the varsity matches here tonight in Albion at Linda Oxby Gym. All right, folks, before you turn us off on your computer or your laptop or your whatever you're watching us now, here's the lineup for the rest of the week. Thursday night, Lady Lions go to Newton for a Little Illini Conference matchup with the Newton Lady Eagles. And I'll tell you what, folks, we saw Newton play this past Saturday up at Casey, and they're good. So the Lady Lions are going to have to be at their tip-top shape to beat Newton Thursday night. They're going to need all the support they can get. So if it's at all possible, make the trip to Newton Thursday night to back the Lady Lions in person. But if you can't, if it's just impossible for you to be up there, then you know you can watch us here on Edwards County Sports.net. Our webcast will begin at about 10 minutes past 6 o'clock Thursday night. And then the Lady Lions Saturday will make another tournament appearance as they play Saturday in the Shelbyville Invitational Volleyball Tournament. And once again, they'll have 5 matches to play Saturday. Their first one will be at 9:30 approximately. So our first broadcast Saturday, or a webcast, I just keep using that word broadcast, but broadcast is something done by radio and television stations. We do webcasts. So our first webcast is scheduled for about 9:20 Saturday morning from Shelbyville. Troy, you got the stats there for us?
Unofficial stats for us, Dave. Karis Horton with 3 digs. Zoe Markman with 10 sets and a kill. Hannah Rotrammel with 2 aces, 8 kills. Sarah Mavis with 3 digs. Jackie Aldridge with a dig and 4 kills. Megan Watkins with a dig and 6 kills. Kate Brewster with an ace, a dig, and 3 sets. Maddie Gillard with a dig and 2 kills. Sadie Marks with an ace and a kill. And Grace Thomason with 3 kills.
So with the win tonight by the Edwards County Lady Lions, they've evened. No, that's not right. They're 4-5. 4-5. I started to say they've evened their season record, but that's not right. They have 4 wins on the season now against 5 losses, and they will try to even their season record Thursday night when they travel to Newton to meet the Newton Lady Eagles. JV wins were by what scores, Troy?
JV scores were, if I can find the paper here, give me a little bit of time. Oh, it was 25-15 and 25-21.
And the varsity was won in straight sets by scores of 25-17 and 25-17. So, anything else that needs to be said, Troy, before we wrap things up?
Grayville, they looked pretty good, Dave. They don't have a lot of experience, but I think they're going to have a pretty good season. And, Dave, the other big thing was we finally got over the hump with those second set problems.
Yeah.
Played much better today.
Yeah. Lady Lions played much better tonight, and it showed as they pick up the win, and they'll try for another win Thursday night. Again, hope to see you up there at Newton, but if that's not possible, well, you can join us here on Edwards County Sportsnet. So until we greet you again Thursday night here on Edwards